So this is our second factoring situation called the difference of two squares. And if you'll notice, x squared minus 4 is in fact a difference, meaning we subtract, of two squares. So x squared is the square of x, and 4 is the square of 2, because 2 times 2 equals 4. And so any difference of two squares we could factor in this manner. So we have, this is going to be equal to x minus 2 times x plus 2. In other words, we have the sum of the square roots of those squares, x and 2, and we have also the difference of those square roots, so x minus 2. And to see why this works in all cases, all we need to do is just multiply it back. Then we'll get x squared minus 2x plus 2x minus 4 when we distribute. Ultimately, we'll get that. And the middle terms will always cancel out because they'll always be, in this case, either minus 2 and a positive 2. And when we multiply it by the x, you'll have a negative and a positive version of the same thing, which will always cancel out. So this is why a difference of two squares can always be expressed as the sum and the difference of the square roots of those squares. So to factor a difference of two squares, you multiply the sum and the difference of the square roots. And here's the general formula for it. So x squared minus y squared, those are two squares. The square roots of those squares are x and y, and the sum of the square roots will be x plus y. The difference of the square roots will be x minus y. And so the difference of two squares could be expressed as x plus y times x minus y. And this will work in all cases, and the key for you is just to be on the lookout for easy opportunities to use the difference of two squares. Sometimes you'll see it and you won't even recognize it, and so awareness is key. This is very easy to use. All that matters is that you're aware of when you're able to use it.